those who are still not too familiar with Habitat for Humanity, they are an NGO that raises donations and does a lot of work when it comes to providing homes for those who are less fortunate in ways that are very meaningful. So it's not just a handout, you know, they actually, they earn the home that is provided for them, but you know, they do so via very charitable means and such. So, you know, it is providing habitats, but you know, maintaining dignity as well. And you know, they do a lot of wonderful work. So we're going to be chatting this morning with Tracy Hutchinson Wallace, who is the Habitat for Humanity TNT Corporate Communications Officer. We're also going to be chatting with Bertrand Moses, who is a psychotherapist. And we're going to be talking with Dr. Saf, who has been with us for quite some time, and she's the CEO of Sisu Global Wellness. Good morning, team, and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm really looking forward to this chat because you know, I have done some work with. So I'm hearing somebody has their television set or Facebook feed on.
We'll be hearing it.
Yeah, we're hearing the feedback from one of your devices.
Nobody's gonna own up.
You know?
Let's see. Yeah, perfect. All right, thank you so much. So you know, I've done work with Habitat for Humanity myself, voluntary work, and it has been an absolute pleasure. But for those who are not too familiar, just tell us a little bit about Habitat for Humanity and the work that you do.
Well, I'll take that. Habitat for Humanity has been in Trinidad and Tobago since 1997. We work with people across the country, both in Trinidad and Tobago, helping them to improve their shelter. That means improve their living conditions within their own means, because it's not a giveaway. It's actually it's a loan, it's a mortgage with no interest. And what we do is we work with our homeowner families in order to help them either maybe construct a house, complete a roof, retaining walls, all these things that are really very important now that the hurricane season has begun.
Right.
And we work with volunteers and corporate sponsors in order to keep the costs of these sorts of renovations and repairs down as low as possible. Just to do a quick comparison, commercial markets for building a house would be somewhere around 1.6, 1.7 million TT dollars. If you're coming through the Habitat program with a household income of less than $8,000 per month, then you're looking at repayments of about $700 a month and a total cost of building of around 270,000 TT. So it's really, really great things that we can do to help people who otherwise may not have a chance to have their own home, to really do something to improve their shelter.
You know, and I see we have two other guests with us, Bertrand Moses, a psychotherapist, and we do have Dr. Saf as well. What is the partnership between the three entities?
Oh,
yeah,
I'll let Saf take that. Go ahead, Anna.
Right. So good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Carrie. I miss you all set. Myself has been one of the architects for change at Habitat for Humanity for the past 3 years. We have a number of architects, and what we do is we utilize our networks, we leverage them with fundraisers, really get the communities together. As Tracy would have shared, Habitat provides works alongside families who create this better life for at-risk populations. So it gives us, the architects for change, the opportunity to really seek our purpose through this NGO. And for me, it has been incredibly fulfilling.
Dr. Saf, let me just ask you, please, we're getting some feedback from one of your devices, so we're hearing the voice of the feed in the background. Are you able to adjust that by any means? Did you hear me?
No, we're not hearing her.
All right. Now we lost the sound. I would like to bring psychotherapist Bertrand Moses into the conversation as well to find out your role in this movement also.
Excellent. I hope you could hear me clearly.
Yes.
I'm functioning as one of the digital influencers. And it's such a privilege because what I really get to do as a psychotherapist is to advocate for mental health. At this time, everyone needs to know that you have to get on board to benefit your mental health, which will benefit your physical health, and you'll also benefit others. So we know that for me as a therapist, research has shown, and from my experiences, when you run or even do a simple walk, you're able to release endorphins, which make you feel better. You're able to release dopamine, which is a hormone, and make you want to in life. So you're able to rise up through your challenges. And as you get these benefits from Humanity's virtual 5K, you're also giving to help the vulnerable people. And we've seen the research. We know that the Manufacturers Association of Trinidad and Tobago has said that 50% of people, 55% of employers said that people had to be let go, people on contract and short term. So this is your opportunity as a nation to come together and give back to help those who are most vulnerable at this time. So as a therapist who works with people who are vulnerable and in need, and as someone who works with mental health, I can advocate and say that all of us as a nation can get together, go online. Habitat TNT is the link. If you go on Facebook and Instagram, sign up, donate if you can't run, if you can't walk, but run if you can to benefit your physical and mental health.
Definitely. And Tracy, I would like you to chime in here. Tell us about the virtual run itself. What really is it?
Okay, so you go to raceroster.com. It's a company out of the UK. They are the ones who are organizing this process for us. You just pay a very small registration fee. Proceeds from the registration fee are what we're going to use to help continue to build houses for people. And as I say, and everybody laughs when I say this, you can walk, you can whine. They laugh because they know I don't whine. Walk, whine, push a pram, run after your kids. And for those of you who are focusing on the run aspect of it, don't. Because in the first 8 days after we started this, everybody knows I don't do exercise. That's not really something I do. I did 12 kilometers just running after my kids, a 12-year-old and a 6-year-old, up and down corridors, up and down steps, while locked in. So anybody, listen, if I could do 12 kilometers in 8 days, anybody could do this run. And in fact, when I say anybody, we have a really special kid in New York City who committed to doing 50 kilometers on his bike.
Yep.
Wow.
He's 10 years old.
Nice.
On Friday, he completed 63 kilometers. Now, Trini's a 10-year-old. A 10-year-old in New York, which was under lockdown, and my boy managed to do 63 kilometers. Who's we? Seriously.
We can definitely do that.
Yeah,
We do
you know,
more
I
than
think people could jump on board, walk on board, or ride on board with that plan for sure.
Correct.
We are having continued problems with the sound, unfortunately, Tracy. So we just want to thank you all for joining us this morning. Tracy Hutchinson Wallace, Bertrand Moses, and Dr. Safia Mohammed for joining us this morning. We will get more information from them as time proceeds. But again, you could check on the Habitat for Humanity website to get more information, and you can also go on raceroster.com to sign up, and you can find out more information about the race and how you yourself can donate and become a part of this wonderful movement, the virtual run, which is put on by Habitat for Humanity. Now,